Station 60, 10 exercises, 60 seconds each. You'll have a 15-second transition to get ready for the next one. You can go through these 1 round, 2, 3. We're going to go through all 4 rounds. First one is just jump rope. If you have a jump rope at home, that's great. If not, do what I'm doing. Second one, clock lunges. Weights are going to be optional. You're basically making a circle of lunges around yourself. So 3 on your right, 3 on your left. So 1 forward, 1 to the side, 1 behind you, and then pick up the rest of that circle with your left leg and just keep going until time expires. Diamond push-ups. You can see that when you are in that push-up position, that index and the thumb are together down to those push-ups. So act like that diamond is going right to your heart. And then lower down. Modify down on the knees, otherwise up on the toes. Overhead squat is our next one. If you don't have a weight, or if you want to incorporate a weight, either way is going to be just fine, but those hands are going to be up overhead and we're squatting. So I'm going to be holding on to a dumbbell up overhead. That's just going to add some intensity to the movement. And then we have reverse bicep curls. So normally we curl biceps with our palms up. Reverse, your palms are going to be down. So keep those upper arms tucked in tight to that torso and activate the biceps to pull that weight up. Try to relax the wrist so you can mentally activate that bicep. And then prisoner squat holds, hands behind the head, dropping it low, and this is it. You're not pulsing, you're not moving, you are just holding. All that weight stays in the back of those heels. Chest open, shoulders back, sight forward, and just hold. Whenever you need a break from that, of course, stand up, shake those legs out, and then drop back down. Other one, dumbbell lateral raise. So a dumbbell in each hand. We're using those shoulders to raise those arms up and then slowly lowering them back down. Glute bridge walkouts. We'll go down to the ground in that glute bridge position, heels down, toes up, using those heels to walk your legs all the way out straight and then walking them back, keeping your butt off the ground the entire time. Try not to let that fall. And then we'll move on to plank jacks, down in high plank position or low plank down on your forearms, jumping those legs out and then jumping them back in as you would when we're doing jumping jacks. Now you're just going to do that in that plank position. Modified, you'll just tap instead of jumping both legs out at the same time. And then we'll end with oblique side bends, 1 dumbbell on your right. We work on those obliques, and then halfway through time, we'll switch it over and hit up the other side. That's the last of the 10 exercises. We'll take a 1-minute break, and then we'll go back through them. But again, it's up to you if you want to go through once, twice, 3 times, or 4 times with us. Round 1 of Station 60, starting with jump ropes. We'll go in 3, 2, 1, jump it out. As long as you're moving on this one, you can modify it and you can change it up. You can do 1-leg jump ropes. You can do those side to sides. Just keep moving those arms. Get that whole body warmed up. Get that heart rate elevated so we can get going with those strength exercises. Halfway.
Fancy with this.
You can double dutch. Just kidding. Don't be weird.
No.
10 seconds left. Good job. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Next up is those clock lunges. So remember, weights are optional. Time. Go ahead and get set for clock lunges. We'll go in 15. If you want to hold on to 1 dumbbell at the chest the entire time, you can. A dumbbell at each side. Otherwise, no weights at all. We'll go in 3. Begin. Remember, they're lunges, so on those lateral lunges, that one leg stays straight, the other one bends. Lateral squats are when both legs are bent. Halfway, keep making your way around that circle. Try to get low. If you can, taking that back knee down. Pushing off with that leg that stays. Five seconds left. Very good. Diamond push-ups down to the ground. Remember, index to index, thumb to thumb, modified down on the knees. Whenever you need a break, Go back into child's pose, stretch it out, and then get back into those push-ups. Begin. Lower that heart right to that diamond, and then push up. Good. Your elbows will be pointed out to the sides. So this isn't that traditional strict push-up where we're really working our triceps. Diamond push-ups are going to work the shoulders, the chest, total arm. Take your time, really activate that chest to push yourself back up. No need to rush. You're halfway. Good job. 10 seconds left. How many more can you do? And then we bring it back up for overhead squat in 3. Very good. Take it up. Remember, overhead squats. You can have your arms up over your head, continually squatting, or hold a dumbbell with the arms up overhead. It's up to you. Feet shoulder width. Go. Overhead squat is going to mess with the depth of your squat a little bit, so you won't get as low, and that's okay. If you need to step the legs out wider than shoulder width, go for it. Just keep those toes pointed to the front. Your goal is to keep those arms as straight as possible, and try not to let that weight go behind your head when you're squatting. Try to keep it straight up from your head. Job, 20 seconds left. These are tougher than they look. Good job. Three, 2, 1. Good job. Reverse bicep curls. So instead of palms up, palms are down. Remember what I said, keep upper arms tucked in tight to that torso. Use those biceps to pull the weight up. Go.
Oh. Ouch.
That's a good pop.
That's my elbow. Now I'm moving up.
Oh yeah. Job halfway. Then we're onto that prisoner squat hold, where those hands are behind the head, lowering into that squat, and you are just sitting there. 15 seconds left. Last 5, good job. Awesome, prisoner squat hold, no weights, hands behind the head. We'll go in 10, get those legs ready. Shake those arms out. We just held the weight overhead and then we just curled. Now your arms are stationary here, get them ready. Go. Try not to let yourself slowly lean forward. Remember what I said, chest is open, shoulders away from the ears as best as you can. Whenever you need that rest, stand up, shake it out, drop it back low. Just do your best not to move. This isn't a pulse squat, it's just a hold. Job. 20 seconds left, you're almost there. Then we'll move on to shoulders. We got that dumbbell lateral raise next. So a dumbbell in each hand, raising those arms out to the side, keeping them straight. It's not a bent over fly, so we have no bend in that elbow. Arms are straight. Whew, good job. Grab those weights. I'll do my best to talk the entire time during those squat holds because it kind of helps. Takes your mind off the fact that you're holding a squat. Here we go, lat raise. You can play around with your stance with this one. You can have that slight bend in the knees. You can have that split stance. Whatever works for you. Job halfway. Then we're down on the ground for our next two. Last 15. Last 5, good job. Awesome, take it down, glute bridge walkouts. Down in that glute bridge position, glutes do not touch the floor. Heels are down, toes are up, walking out with those heels so those legs are as straight as can be, and then walk them back. Go. If you get to the point where you're walking those legs out and they're not straight yet, but you feel that pull in the hamstrings, the back of the thigh, then start walking them back. You don't have to walk them all the way out. That's that highest point of intensity if you do. Keep squeezing those glutes the entire time. Keep those hips up. Keep those toes up, most importantly. It's a glute bridge heel walkout, so use the heels, not your foot. Good job. Awesome. All right, we're onto that plank jack. So flip it on over, hold a low plank or a high plank, it's up to you. Jump the legs out and then jump them back. Modify it, just tap the right, bring it back center, tap the left, bring it back center. Go, pace yourselves. You're here for a minute. You don't have to rush. Just keep moving. Make sure those hands are directly under your shoulders. They're not reaching out for anything in front of you. We're still technically in that plank position, so we want to keep that good plank position. Try not to stick the butt up into the air too much. Keeping that pillar parallel with the floor. Not making that V with our body. Job, less than 15 left. And then bring it up for those oblique side bends. Come on, don't give up. Last 3. Very good. Grab a heavier weight for this. Like I said, at halfway point, we'll switch to the other arm. We won't do a minute right, minute left, just 30 seconds each side. Arm down at your hip, behind your head. It's up to you. Just take your time, feel that pull, and then use the obliques to pull yourself back up. That arm is just holding that dumbbell. Don't pull the weight back up. Your oblique is pulling you back up. Three, 2, 1. Other side, continue. You're almost to that first break. You will pause the video, go grab some water, and then we'll start it all over again for round 2, back at the jump rope. Job, last 5. Good job. All right, take your break. Starting round 2 with those jump ropes. Get ready. Go. Job, 15 seconds left, and then clock lunges are next. Weights are optional, a dumbbell in each hand or one held at the front by your chest. Last 5. Very good, get set for clock lunges. Remember, on that lateral one, straight leg we step out with is bent. Begin.
There's a couch there.
I know.
Just the right size.
My foot fits perfectly. And it was actually the ottoman I hit.
Oh.
10 seconds left. Good job. Working on getting that back knee down to the ground. Very good. Diamond push-ups, index to index, thumb to thumb. Diamond to the heart. Begin. Job halfway. Last 3, good job. Come on, one more. Very good. Bring it back up. Overhead squat, either arms or arms holding a weight. Remember, depth isn't going to be as low, so step those feet out wider if you need to. Doing our best to keep those arms straight. Still sitting back in those heels. Thirty seconds left. Job, I know these are tough. Killer on the arms. It's hard to catch your breath. You're doing great. 10 seconds left. Awesome. Reverse bicep curl. Shake those arms out. Palms facing your body. Keep the arms tucked in tight. You won't go up as straight as we do with a bicep curl, so if you go off to the side a little bit, that's okay. As long as those upper arms are still tucked in tight, so those elbows are pointed down. Halfway. Then that prisoner squat hold is next. Last 10. Last 3. Come on, one more curl. Good. Shake those arms out. Get a good stretch. They're about to rest behind that head. Try not to bop or pulse. Just hold. Stand up whenever you need to. There's no shame in that. Drop it down. Job. Already 15 seconds in. I know what you're thinking. It's not even that far, but it is.
25%.
25%. Just like that, we're at 50%. This is great. We're all doing great. We're doing great things. No one's legs are on fire.
It's fine.
Everyone's fine.
It's fine.
"15 seconds left. Good job. Less than 10 seconds left. Get lower with me. Come on. There we go. Last 5. Hold it. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Shake those legs out. Lateral raise. If you need to drop into one arm at a time with this, that's fine too. Do whatever works for you, okay?
Uh-oh.
Job raising those weights right up to the tip of that shoulder. We're not going overhead, just right to the shoulder. Then slowly lowering it down. That's what really activates that shoulder, that deltoid muscle. More than halfway there. And then we're down to the ground for our last 2, or almost last 2. 2 out of the next 3 are down on the ground. Let me rephrase that. Good job. Last 5. Awesome. Take it down to the ground. Glute bridge walkouts. Here we go. Glutes up, toes up. Walk it out. I'm going to challenge you this round. Hold it even longer. When you walk those legs out and they're straight, count to 3 seconds in your head, just like this. And then bring them back in. See how much you can do there. See how much more of those hamstrings feel it. Remember, we're squeezing our glutes the entire time. Job, keep it going. Toes are up, squeeze those glutes, let's go. If you absolutely need to modify this, then just hold a glute bridge for me. Job, hips up, hips up. Very good. Flip it on over. Plank jacks. High plank or low plank. Remember that modification where you're just tapping the foot and then bringing it back to center and then doing the other leg? Pace yourselves. You're here for a minute. Go. I know those shoulders, those arms are on fire from those lateral raises. Holding that weight up overhead. But keep good form. If you need a break, you can go into that down dog stretch. You can bring those hips up, stretch it out, and then right back into plank. Good job. Well over halfway done, you're almost there. We've got one more exercise after this. It's those oblique side bends. Very good. Grab that heavy dumbbell. Start in the right arm. Or the left, I guess, if you want to be different. You do you. Here we go. Remember, good form on this as well. We're not just swinging that upper body from side to side. That arm is simply holding that weight, and your sides are what's lowering you down and pulling you back up. Last 5 seconds on the right. Switch it over to your left hand and continue. Last 30 seconds. Job, last 15. Last 5. One more good one right here. Very good. Pause the video, grab some water, and we'll get ready for circuit 3, or round 3. It's all the same. We'll do it again. Round 3 of station 60, back to those jump ropes. We'll go in 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, as long as you're moving those arms, we're getting that heart rate up. You can be kicking, you can be doing that modified with the steps out, I don't care, but move those arms too.
That's bad.
We got hacky sack going on back there. $15 seconds left, and then we move on to those clock lunges. Weights are optional.
It's like an elliptical. Let's pretend I'm on an elliptical.
There you go. Awesome. Clock lunges, we'll go in 15. Grab that weight if you're using one, or weights if you want one in both hands. We'll go in 5. Begin. Remember to push off with that leg that stayed center. That's what's bringing you back. Try not to push off with that leg you're stepping out into that lunge with. Kind of let it just float back to the start. $20 seconds left. 10. 'Good job. Diamond push-ups, index to index, thumb to thumb. that chest to that diamond. Here we go. Elbows out. Really use those arms, that chest to pull yourself back up. Don't let your hips do it. Especially when you're in that modified position. Your hips tend to want to take over the load for you, but it's all in the arms. But Ellie, our arms are dead. I know. Make them deader.
Bury them. Playing a Mortal Kombat, I'm like, finish it!
Good job, you guys. Bring it up, overhead squat.
We know the funnies. And we're still holding a weight, but that's okay.
Remember, weights are optional for these too. You can always let it down, but I want those arms still up overhead. Ten seconds left. Awesome. Shake the arms out. Get set for reverse bicep curls. We're into that third round now. Our arms are really starting to get fatigued. We're going to keep going though. Here we go. Reverse curls. Upper arm tucked in tight. If your arms are feeling fatigued and you don't have lower weights at home, go grab some soup cans. Whatever you can find around the house. Or just fist. No weights at all. Just really keep your fist tight. Really add that grip. Work on grip strength. Still gonna feel it in those arms. Those two I just did without weights, I can still feel it even though I was just squeezing my fist with no weights. Job, less than 15 seconds left. Last 5. And then it's prisoner squat hold. Good job. Again, shake those arms out. They're about to be up overhead, behind the head. Try not to bobble, try not to pull squat. All we're doing is holding. Stand up when you need that break. Here we go. Again, remember, we're trying not to lean forward. This isn't a squat. We're trying to stay nice and upright. Weight in those heels the entire time. You don't have to get too low. You don't have to be in that super low position. Not until later when I push you to do that. Right now, I don't have to. 30 seconds left. That last 10 seconds, I'm going to do what I did last round. I'm going to challenge you to go lower, okay? Weight back in the heels, chest open, looking forward, now looking down, not hinging those hips over. Good job. 5 more seconds left before that challenge. All right, if you got it in ya, go lower. Let's go. Weight still in the heels. We're not hinging forward. Last 3. Come on, don't move. Woo, good job. Shake those legs out. Lateral raises. I'm going to drop to doing one arm at a time. My arms are feeling it. but I'm still gonna get in a good workout. I'm still moving, I'm still doing the exercise, just taking it one arm at a time, and that's okay.
You do you.
You do you, boo-boo.
You do you, boo.
Good job. Get through this, we get those arms a nice break, because then we work on those hamstrings and that heel walkout. 30 seconds left. Job, remember we're not going up overhead, we're going right to that shoulder, and then slowly lowering it down. Very good. Last 5, almost there. I know they're burning. Good job, take it down. Remember that challenge from last round where once you walk out into those straight legs, you hold it for 3 seconds? Try and hold it for 5 this time. Ooh.
Oh. Fewer reps.
Fewer reps.
Fewer reps.
But still a hamstring burn. Because we are still squeezing those glutes. Those hips are staying activated. We are still keeping them up. Our toes are up. Our feet are flexed because our toes are up. And you are breathing. Don't hold your breath. Good job. Fewer reps doesn't mean it doesn't burn any more or any less.
Oh, ma'am.
Good job. Almost there, you guys, and then we'll flip it over for plank jacks. Good. Remember, I've been doing high plank this whole time, but if you prefer low plank, it's whatever works for you. Modify it if you need to. Pace yourselves. We'll go in 3. Remember, you can go into that down dog. If you want to drop the knees and go into child's pose. If you need a break, don't be afraid to take one. Just under halfway. Good job, you guys. I know those arms are burning. We've got those oblique side bends left, and then you get that break. And then it's round 4 already. Five seconds left. Don't give up on me. Let's go. Good job. Grab that heavy weight. One arm at a time. 3, 2, 1, go. Job just halfway through the right side, or whatever arm you started with. 3, 2, 1. Other arm, go right away. Last 30 seconds. Pause the video, you know the drill. Grab some water. Get set for the last round. Halfway. Last 3, good job. One more. Good work. Pause the video, go grab water. Okay, you guys, round 4, last one. We're really gonna finish those arms off now. Starting with that jump rope. Ready? Go. Your arms aren't burning from the jump rope arm swings. You did something wrong in round 1, round 2, and round 3. Your arms should hurt just doing this from all of the arms we've done today. It's a good feeling. Not now. You don't like it now.
No.
But
I want this to be over.
I promise you, it's a good feeling. We're growing those muscles, working on that endurance, working on that strength. You got 10 seconds left, and then it's clock lunges.
A non-arm activity.
A non-arm activity. Unless if you're holding weights. Good job. Get set for those clock lunges. Remember, everything we're about to do is the last time you have to do it. So give it your best efforts. You get the longest break ever after this because you're done. So, begin. Job, 30 seconds left. Last 10, finish it out. Diamond push-ups. Here we go, index to index, thumb to thumb. Using those arms, not the hips. Job, more than halfway there. Ten seconds left, you guys, good job. I know they're on fire, you can do it, let's go, finish it out. Give me one more. Good. Bring it up for overhead squat. Going down.
But still moving.
Still moving. Just happened to go from 15 to 12 to 10, but that's okay.
Oh, drop set.
It's my own version of a drop set. It's good to know when you're feeling fatigued. If you need to drop those weights, I would much rather have you use lighter weights or no weights at all than to compromise form. Just like I've been saying, whenever you need a rest, don't be afraid to take one.
We're possible.
10 seconds left, less than that now. 5. Whew, reverse bicep curls. Get through this and you're halfway through round 4.
Halfway.
Halfway is better than just starting.
Yeah.
Job, keep taking these nice and slow. Still keeping those upper arms tucked in nice and tight. Mentally telling ourselves our biceps are pulling this up, not our forearms. job, halfway. Good modifier, Katie. One arm at a time.
Squeeze.
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 15 seconds left. And then it's your last prisoner squat hold.
Then we out of prison.
Then we out of
We
prison.
out of prison.
Are you saying my class is prison? Time's up for you, Katie.
Okay.
Everyone still has 10 seconds of rest yet, but you can prison squat hold now.
Oh, okay. Down we go.
Oh, you actually did it.
Of course.
Take it down.
Thank you, ma'am. May I have another?
Good job. Just keep telling yourself, this is the last time I gotta do this, so I can stay low the whole minute. I'm gonna keep my weights in the back of my heels.
Wiggle.
Chest open, side up. You should be able to wiggle your toes. Very good point. If you can't wiggle your toes, that means you're doing what I was talking about earlier. You're hinging forward too far. Just like if you were standing upright.
Sweaty elbows.
Yeah. You're more than halfway there, I promise. You best believe we got that last 10-second challenge to get lower coming up too. Three, two, get low. Good job, good job. Last three, come on. Whew. Shake it out. Wipe the sweat off of those palms so you can hold on to a dumbbell for the lat raises. We don't need those flying everywhere.
Maintain a firm hold on your dumbbell.
Here we go, lat raise. Just 3 exercises left after this, you guys. Got that heel walkout, those plank jacks, those oblique side bends. Those are nothing.
I'll do those all day.
All day. Just over halfway. Job. Isolate those deltoids. That shoulder muscle, we're working right in the middle. That middle deltoid right now is pulling that weight up and it's controlling the rate of you lowering it down. Good job. 5 seconds left. Take it down to the ground. Glute bridge heel walkouts. We'll go in 10 seconds. If you want to challenge yourselves, if you want to hold it out for 3, if you want to hold it out for 5, if you don't want to hold it out at all, whatever you want to do, it's your minute. But you know the form. Let's go. Squeeze those glutes. It's especially important to squeeze the glutes as you walk those legs out. That saves your lower back. This is still a lower back exercise, but we're more focused on the hamstrings and the glutes. So squeeze those glutes, save that lower back, stabilize your body. Keep good form, you're almost there. Good job, stay with it. Good. Flip it on over, plank jacks, you're so close. Oh, 2 exercises left. We'll go in 3 seconds. Shoulders right over the top of those hands. You're not too far over. You shouldn't be reaching for something in front of you. They're stacked. Shoulder right over that wrist. Job. This is the one that reminds you that your arms are sore, but you're doing great. 30 seconds left. That's it. Remember that modifier. Tap one foot out at a time. Go into down dog. Drop the knees. Go into child's pose. Ten seconds left. That's it. Come on. Don't stop moving. Let's go. Good job. Bring it on up. Grab that heavy weight. Finish strong. Begin. Job, a little less than 10 seconds left. We'll switch to the left arm or whatever side you started with. Flip it over. Keep going. This is it. 30 seconds left of class. That's all you gotta do. Don't fly through it. Still using those obliques. Feel it stretch. Feel it come back. Ten seconds left. Woo! Good job, you guys. You are done with station 60, 4 rounds.